We welcome you here to the Stuart Country Day School of the Sacred Heart. Big girls basketball matchup on hand. Stuart Country Day School of the Sacred Heart and the Pennington Red Raiders doing battle, and we bring you the action live here on the Play-by-Play Sports Network as Pennington and Stuart have played against each other once this year as a Pennington win in a early bucket for the Red Raiders. That three-point shot was good by Taylor Blunt of Pennington. Leah Johnson also on the floor for the Red Raiders. Diamond Christian not starting today for Pennington, who had possession and a three-point lead. That's getting in there was Blunt. Johnson looking to follow, and Pennington will get another chance with Diamond Christian, who is on the floor. Just misspoke a moment ago. So the first foul of the game going to go against Stuart's Bayshana Clark. And so to the line for two shots goes Taylor Blunt. We got the game's first 4 points. Now 5. This is the sophomore Alea James who brings up for Stuart. Nia Melvin now, athletic sophomore guard. And she'll draw a foul on the floor. It's going to go against number 33 on Pennington. And that is Gianna Lucchese. Phenomenal athlete during the fall. Same can be said for a lot of the Pennington Red Raiders. Good multi-sport athletes and a really good crop of talent coming through Pennington, New Jersey in the last few years. The shot was no good from Stuart. It's Pennington quickly on the other end scoring. And it's a 7-0 run for the Red Raiders. They're going to look to make it 9, and they do in the form of Gianna Lucchese. It's a 4 for Lucchese. Excuse me, 2 for Lucchese.
Black 21. Black 21.
Dana Kiefer has the other 2 points. Good start here for the Red Raiders as Stuart looks to stem the tide. They're playing without Lila Fair. Young, promising forward for the Stuart Tartans. She got hurt Stuart's recent trip to Florida, so nothing doing for the Tartans in terms of having the services of Lila Fair. So Bayshana Clark, who has the ball at the high post here, going to be important. Leah Johnson, she is a big presence to deal with if you're Stuart. And they go right down to Johnson, and she flips it in. Soft touch for Leah Johnson, her first 2. And likely not going to be her last. And there's Nia Melvin getting Stuart on the board. 11-2 the score. It's Diamond Christian weaving through. Got contact from Melvin. They'll count it, and one more coming at the line. We're going to say on the floor. They are. Well, it would have counted. Would have been a nice highlight. Maybe Diamond Christian can use it for her college recruiting reel, but no points. And they'll take it out. On the baseline will the Red Raiders. Catherine Martin got a touch on it, but it's Lucchese who picks up the 50-50 ball. Does a lot of that on the soccer field as well. We go down to Leah Johnson, and she's got position on Clark. And Johnson with 4, make it 13-2. Clark trying to return the favor. Little Kareem hook shot off to the right. And Christian moves it forward. It's a jump shot that's off the mark from Dana Kiefer. So Nia Melvin to do it herself. She was defended heavily by Lucchese, who makes it. Get another turnover for the Red Raiders. Christian for 3 off back iron, and Melvin's got the rebound. See if Nia Melvin can add to her already 2-point total. The offense moving here. It's Alea James for 3. It hit the cable, but no whistle, so it's a live ball and a jump ball. I think if the referees saw the cable on top of the basket, they would have blown the whistle as out of bounds and given it to Pennington, but they let it play on. It turns into a jump ball, and it's Nia Melvin who will take out for Stuart, as Bayshana Clark will take a seat on the bench. Same can be said for Catherine Martin. And here's a substitution for Pennington. Stuart applying pressure, Pennington getting through. Nice work there, and it's picked up by Pennington. Another steal, and Melvin comes back to get a piece of the ball, but she got a piece of Taylor Blunt as well, and 2 shots coming for Taylor Blunt. You see Justin Leith protesting. Now 6 points for Taylor Blunt of her team's 14. Lauren Klein for Stuart. Now Nia Melvin will reset. Man-to-man defense here for Pennington. Drawing the foul is Alea James.
Taylor's second.
Taylor Blunt gets called for the foul. That is her second. 2 on Nia Melvin for Stuart. It's the early foul trouble. So 2 free throws here for Alea James. And Pennington back up by 10. Leah Johnson picks up the loose ball. A cutting diamond Christian goes back to Johnson. Wants the 3, left it off the rim. A rebound for Pennington. It leads to a Lucchese 3. Another loose ball. Johnson's got that one, and she's got a nice pass down low, which leads to a foul, and a couple of foul shots coming for Mary Catherine Cranley. Recently subbed in for the Red Raiders. Cramley with a couple of free throws to put Pennington back up by a dozen. 2.5 to go here in the first quarter. Simon Rosenwasser here with you on the Play-by-Play Sports Network. Kevin Fodinger running our camera. And Bayshana Clark back into the game for Stuart, passing out to Nia Melvin. Melvin driving on the baseline and drawing a blocking foul.
Box, box, box.
On who? Yes, that's 2 on G.
And that is 2 fouls on Gianna Lucchese. So a couple of fouls on Lucchese.
Taylor has 2 too.
And Taylor Blunt also has 2 fouls. 4 total fouls, so those are all of the fouls for the Pennington Red Raiders. Gonzalez all the way in, and she had it stripped away at the last moment, and then a foul called on Stuart. It's going to be Lauren Klein, the freshman, as the guilty party. 5th team foul against Stuart. Substitution for Pennington as Lucchese is going to check out. Taylor Blunt's going to stay in with 2 fouls, but Lucchese plays such tight defense that she's more vulnerable to fouls getting called on her early in the game. So we'll sub her out and let Blunt play on. Christian for 3. She had time to line that up. Go down to Bayshana Clark. Johnson with her step for step and then took it away. And Pennington will slow the pace with Diamond Christian calling out a play. That was the first 3 points of the game for Christian. It's Blunt for 3, and this one just off the mark. Clark trying to battle with Johnson. It's a loose ball as Christian comes over to touch it last out of bounds. Another substitution here for Pennington, as Leah Johnson will have a seat. Emma Gary defending. She just checked in, and Gary able to defend Bayshana Clark, and Jerry picking the other way is Pennington. Will not get 2 points as it will fall off for Diana Kiefer. But Pennington still has it. Cramley found an elbow jump shot in the form of Kiefer, and it's Nia Melvin running transition for Stuart. Flips it up, off back iron, no good. And Stuart still held to 4 points only here in this first quarter. First game since coming home from Florida. And here in the first quarter, the rust is showing, getting accustomed here to their home court yet again. This 3, it's Bayshana Clark looking to run. And she is eventually fouled by Blunt. That's number 3 on Taylor Blunt. Sophia Kovalic is the new Pennington Red Raider. Going to stay here with 33 seconds to go in the first quarter. Gonzalez, tough shot, got her own rebound off the side of the backboard. Shayna Clark waits for a screen, double teams, got her own miss, and then drew the foul among a couple of Pennington Red Raiders. Diana Kiefer and Emma Gary with Bayshana Clark since she entered the lane. But just do not have the height to be able to compete after the initial shot was missed. Bayshana still looking for her first 2 points of the game. (19-5), 18 seconds left. Lauren Klein defends Diamond Christian. Kovalic Now Christian again with under 10. And Christian will make her move. Little short jump shot will fall down for Pennington. Diamond Christian found the open player on the baseline, and it's Emma Gary for 2. 7th different Pennington Red Raider to score in the first quarter, and that will do it for the first quarter of play. The score 21-5 as we go to the second live here on the Play-by-Play Sports Network. Start of the second quarter here, live on the Play-by-Play Sports Network.
Yeah, I had to send an email, so there's no signal here, so I had to go outside.
Simon Rosenwasser. Thorne. Diamond Christian. For 3, it's no good. A long rebound, she got it back. Left wing. Good drive, and a foul's going to get called on Stuart. And it's Bayshana Clark with the knock on the arm. That's her second person. And Sophia Kovalic is the shooter. 4 for 4 from the line now are the Red Raiders. Melvin will take the 3. Pennington will live with that. Nia looking like she's trying to press a little bit. Not much help offensively for the Stuart Tartans. 5 points so far. 2 for James. 2 for Melvin and 1 from Bayshana Clark. Pennington looking very strong. These two teams both played Trenton Catholic earlier in the year. In fact, Stuart, their last time playing here in their home gym was against Trenton Catholic in the Stuart Invitational Final. It's a game in which Stuart went down by about 21 points. As Pennington fights for it down low and has possession, they're going to have to swing it back out to the top of the key. Leads to a Diamond Christian 3, and she knocks it down. 2 3 balls now for Diamond Christian. And a 21-point lead is the largest. Turnaround is no good. And it's Johnson who receives. She had a mismatch down there. Alea James came to help. Not going to be able to do much to stop the momentum of Leah Johnson. She's got 6. Her sister Ayanna Johnson playing at Rowan University and having a nice freshman year there. There's Bayshana Clark. She'll be dared to take the 3. And again, Pennington will live with that. Christian right at Clark. No whistles, and Christian got the rebound back and flipped it to a teammate. Alea James wrestled it away from her, but it's a 1-on-3. But Alea doesn't care. She goes right at Diamond Christian. And we'll see if it's in the act of shooting. It looks like it is. Foul going to get called against Emma Gary. It's her first. And Dana Kiefer comes back into the game. She'll replace Gary. Gave him some good minutes off the bench. Diamond Christian going to come over to get a drink of water, not take a seat. It's Johnson who shakes off Bayshana Clark. Melvin able to secure. And now Nia Melvin with eyes up floor finds Jasmine Hansford. High post Catherine Martin. Bayshana Clark cutting. And pretty good defense there as Mary Catherine Cramley was with Bayshana, unable to knock it out of bounds. It'll stay here with Stuart. Melvin for three out of the inbounds, and she rattles it through. Nia Melvin now with 5, much needed for Stuart. See if they can get some stops defensively. There's one. Comes to James, a 4-on-2. Melvin trying to clean up the trash. Johnson does it for Pennington. And Diamond Christian now gliding into the front court. Finds Cramley for 3, and she splashes it through. Five for Mary Catherine Cramley off the bench. Back up to a 22-point lead. It's James with a travel. Timeout Jeff Eckerson of the Pennington Red Raiders. So with 4 minutes left here in the first half, we've got our first timeout taken. 30-second timeout. You get a look at the Pennington Raiders' recent results. First game here in January for Pennington, and they are starting the new year outright. Finished 2018 in fine fashion with winning 5 of their last 6 games. Their only loss to Trenton Catholic, 54-45. But if you were with us during the Stuart Invitational and even can see those highlights on our YouTube channel of the championship game, you know that Trenton Catholic is no slouch. In fact, one of the best girls basketball teams in the whole state of New Jersey. Back to the action here, 4 minutes left, second quarter. And the Red Raiders break through again. It's Cramley who's wide open. Good coaching out of a timeout. Cramley wide open out of a set piece, breaking through some pressure. And then Mary Catherine able to sky for the rebound as well. Pennington quadrupling Stuart up. Bayshana Clark will take a seat. Catherine Martin will as well.
12E on defense, 12E.
And down for a bucket is Nia Melvin for Stuart. So Melvin now leading the way for Stuart. She has 7 points. Leah Johnson been a leader for more than just this game or this year. Gets blocked. Now fights for it. And the hustle on the ground from Jasmine Hansford. Jasmine Lewis, by the way, subbed in for Stuart a little bit earlier. And now back in for Pennington is Gianna Lucchese. Melvin, little stutter. Lucchese's with her. She's got some fresh legs, and Diamond Christian helps her out with an interception. Christian with a teammate on her hip, and it is put through by Kovalic, running the floor well, 34-10. A team that can score quickly. It's been that way for a couple of years, and in fact, as mentioning the multi-sport athletes, Pennington's got a similar DNA makeup for the fall and spring seasons when these girls are playing soccer and lacrosse. Not all crossovers, but do see a lot of similar names. Under 2 minutes to play here in the second quarter. A three from Kiefer. And the rebound to Lauren Klein. Nia Melvin ahead. Look at Pennington getting back. It's a three from Melvin. It wouldn't fall for her. Another rebound for Johnson. And quickly, numbers for Pennington. Lucchese a three. Tapped up into the air and brought in by Nia Melvin. Nia Melvin backing down on Lucchese, spinning towards the hoop and leaving it off to the left and out of bounds. Pennington takes over. Another quick possession for Stuart. Only 10 points here in this first half. I think more a credit to the way that the Pennington Red Raiders have played. Diana Kiefer for two. Dana Kiefer, excuse me. Dana Kiefer. As Hansford is now in a battle with Christian. Now Christian guarding Klein. Leah James. The left hand puts it up and in. 4 now for Leah James. 23 seconds on the game clock and counting, and Pennington throws it away. Kiefer into the hands of Melvin. Now James. Christian was there playing free safety. Final seconds of the second quarter. Gonna have to be Klein. She's gonna lose it. And Stuart will go into halftime down by 24. We'll take a quick step aside and see if we can grab Jeff Eckerson real quick. Here with Jeff Eckerson, the head coach for Pennington. Coach, this is your first game of the year, correct?
Of the new year.
Of the new year
yes,
is what I mean,
correct.
but you guys came out well. What'd you like?
I mean, we just came out with intensity. The game's not over yet, but one of the best halves of basketball we've played all year. My girls are getting after it defensively. Lucchese is really locking down their score, Nia, Melvin, and I'm really pleased. But we got to put together 2 more.
You don't want them to get complacent, of course. So what's the message going into the locker room?
The message is the game's not over. You want to go home happy. You got to dig deep for 2 more. This is a good team we're playing. So.
All right, Coach. Thanks. Good luck in the second half.
Thank you.
We'll be right back for the third quarter of play.
Nope.
And we welcome you back here. Stuart Country Day School of the Sacred Heart. Jeff Eckerson says it's his team's best half of basketball in that first half, and a 36-12 lead for the Pennington Red Raiders. See if Stuart Country Day School can make any adjustments to put a fight up here in the second half. Leah James had 4 points in the first. Jasmine Lewis and now Bayshana Clark. Leah Johnson another rebound. And Johnson starts the offense at the high post. Christian back to Johnson. Bayshana Clark gonna draw the offensive foul. That's the battle that we needed to keep our eye on from the outset. And so far, it is Leah Johnson, who is winning that battle. 6 points for Leah, senior. And just 1 point, no buckets for Bayshana Clark. Here's Bayshana. Leah James does not get the roll. Kiefer with the rebound, and Diamond Christian safely into the hands of Taylor Blunt. Blunt playing with 3 fouls, and she does draw one against Stuart. And they're going to get Leah James on the foul. That's her first. And they'll say it was in the act of shooting. Eight points now for Taylor Blunt. A shot from Stuart. And Leah Johnson will hand off here to Blunt. Started by Hansford. 26-point lead for Pennington. A little more lopsided than I think anybody anticipated. Look at Leah Johnson missing twice. She got her own miss. Now has to get up the floor on defense. To Leah James, count it. And the foul committed as well. Goes on Diamond Christian on the arm. So James now with 6, looking to make it 7. Casey, Christian, they'll go down to Johnson. It's a 3 from Blunt, and it is all good. $11 now for Taylor Blunt, leading all scorers. James high off the glass. Another defensive rebound for Johnson, and then she elbowed Bayshana Clark in the face. Certainly unintentional. Both players big forwards trying to apply equal force on the ball, and sometimes things like that happen. And we just hope Bayshana Clark can get back up. And she does. Little woozy though. Took a shot to the head. And she's even limping off as well. So They've got a lot to check out with Bayshana Clark, and for the moment, she will be on the sideline and attended to by the Stuart training staff. Johnson with an easy block. Stuart will retain here. 5:21 to go in the third quarter. Lead is 27 for Pennington. Hansford for three. A little long there. Another battle. This time Johnson tangled up with Nia Melvin, and they'll call a jump. And possession arrow in favor of the Red Raiders. Good crossover here from Christian. Slips it across an open Lucchese three. Could have very easily been over the back on Leah Johnson. The whistle stayed silent, and Diamond Christian put in an easy two. So 8 points now for Diamond. Melvin taking contact. It was clean from Leah Johnson, and then she got the rebound as well. Four minutes to go. Just over it here in the third quarter. Kiefer able to keep it in play. Lucchese for Christian. Eyes in the side of her head. She finds Blunt, and she hits the three. Taylor Blunt's second three of the third quarter. Give her 14 points on the game. Through the hands of Melvin. Recovers to look at the eyes of Lucchese. Calls for a screen. Lucchese with her step for step. Flashing his Hansford. Jasmine Lewis corrals. And now James dips into the lane. Falls out of bounds, and a couple substitutions. 5 of them total. 3 for Stuart, 2 for Pennington. Erica Michaela is in the game for the first time for Pennington. As a three is short from Cramley, who also subbed in. Lucchese open for another three, left it long. And out of bounds it goes. Belong to Stuart. It's the freshman Gonzalez to throw it in. Oh, or so I thought. It's going to be Pennington on offense here. Gonzalez will defend. Shortly into Leah Johnson, and then a foul on Cramley over the back after she missed. Great pass from Lauren Klein, but Caroline Johnson couldn't finish on the other end. Stuart does get the offensive rebound. And Blunt's got this rebound for Pennington. Glides her way through, weaves through the D, finds Lucchese, off the glass and good. 6 for Gianna. Blocked right back to Klein. She hands off to Gonzalez. Again, it's Johnson down low, triple teamed, and a kick from Taylor Blunt. Made herself big.
Okay.
Leah Johnson will take a seat. As Lucchese brings it up, 48-14 the lead for Pennington. A three in the corner, it is good. Mary Catherine Cramley, second three ball, and off the bench, Cramley has 10 points in the game. Another three in the corner. This time it's Michaela who tried it, and now Blunt from even deeper. Blunt followed it up and then was fouled by Gonzalez. Good work from Taylor Blunt.
White 3.
14 points for her, make it 15. As a substitute will come in for Pennington. Lucchese will take a seat. This is Ava Kavulich. Into Taylor Blunt, approaching the last minute of play in the third quarter. Traveling violation called on Taylor. And he'll go to the high post, will the Tartans. Screen from Catherine Martin as Lauren Klein is able to draw the foul. Emma Gary is the guilty party. .4 points now for Emma Gary. A couple good free throws. Michaela tied up by Gonzalez. Gabriela Velasquez Gonzalez, the freshman who gets Stuart possession back. Down by 35 here, 20 seconds to go. Gonzalez is going to be involved in another jump ball. This time it'll go back to Pennington. Tough drive on the baseline there for the Red Raiders. And a loose ball. It's Velasquez Gonzalez who comes out of the pack, but passes as time expires, and that will do it for the third quarter. Another strong quarter for Pennington. Lead by 35 points. 51-16 the score as we head to the fourth quarter of play live here on the Play by Play Sports Network. Start the fourth quarter here. Stuart with a lot of work to do, down 35. Again, playing without the services of Lila Fair today. It's a big loss for the Tartans, especially with the good size down low of Pennington. Leah Johnson going to start this fourth quarter on the bench, as Jeff Eckerson is pretty comfortable with this 25-point lead, and rightfully so. It doesn't matter who's playing in a Red Raider uniform. They are coming away with steals, and a lot of them. Ava Kavulich out of the far side. Jackie King in the game for the Red Raiders. And it's Nia Melvin. Slips it to Hansford, able to finish. First two for Jasmine Hansford. And a couple right back for Emma Gary. Gary now with 6 points. And this swatted out of bounds by Michaela. Lauren Klein comes in for Velasquez Gonzalez. As a three ball will go down for Lauren Klein. Give her two. First two of the game for Klein. They score 53-21 here in the fourth. Substitution here. It's Diamond Christian comes back in. Will replace Mary Catherine Cramley. Quick step for Michaela. On the rebound for Stewart. It's Hansford for James. Has Klein in the corner if she wants it. She'll go to the hoop instead. And Nia Melvin fights for the rebound. It'll be a jump ball, with Kavulich also tying her up. Mid-range jump shot in and out. No good. James got the rebound. Hansford is there on the back door. And a little mid-range jumper is good for Catherine Martin. So Stuart starting to get their act together offensively here in this fourth quarter. Have outscored the Red Raiders here in this fourth frame. Diamond Christian for three, off back iron, and the rebound for Melvin. And Nia, good speed across half court. And contested by Kavulic at the rim. It'll be a foul on her. First point of the second half for Nia Melvin. She had 7 in the first half. Catherine Martin tying it up. And she'll get possession back for Stuart. Good to see the Tartans fighting here. 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Thrown away. Michaela got the steal. Kavulic down low. Shot no good from King. James slows the pace. It's Melvin. No good. Christian with a baseball pass, and she put it right on the money. Three-pointer wouldn't go for Michaela. Pennington will keep, and Jeff Eckerson will take a timeout with 4.5 to go. Got upcoming schedules for, we can start with the Pennington Red Raiders. We'll play the Petty School, go up against Pingree for their second and third game of the 2019 year. There's Stuart's schedule. Lawrenceville on January 11th, St. Rose on January 12th, Kent Place on the 15th, Trinity Hall, Villa Walsh, and Randolph. So 4.5 to go here in this one. 53-24 the score. And a nice little play there from Dana Kiefer. 6 points for Kiefer. It's Hansford from the corner. Wouldn't go. This ball picked up by Velasquez Gonzalez. And a foul going to get called on the floor, though I believe that is the 7th team foul. And we'll be shooting a 1-and-1. And Stuart will have Molly Legay, the sophomore, to the line. steal by Velasquez Gonzalez, and she will finish. The foul called as well. Gabriela Velasquez Gonzalez with one of the highlights of the game so far for the Stuart Tartans. Three-point play for Gabriela. And the score 55-28. Double dribble there against Pennington. Hansford the rebounds. And Legay will give it back out to Jasmine Hansford. It's a 2-point bucket. That's a 2-point bucket as well, but it's good for Caroline Johnson. And Johnson pokes it away. Caroline Johnson waiting for reinforcements. Slips it to Molly Legay, and she gets fouled. Nice little play there from Legay and Johnson. And that's going to be the 5th foul on Dana Kiefer. Well, the refs don't know that it's her 5th foul, but Pennington playing on the honor system and subbing in. Taylor Blunt back into the game for Dana Kiefer. Shot will not go. And we'll stay here with the Pennington Red Raiders. Did get word today that we'll be broadcasting the Prep B and A Boys and Girls Basketball Championships. So both these teams will be playing in the Prep B tournament. And we'll have the finals of each of those tournaments. Pennington has been a mainstay during those broadcasts and has a good chance of playing on February 13th for the Girls Prep Championship. We'll have that here. And Sofia Kavulich knocks down the first free throw. 2 minutes to go. Hansford for 3. It's going to be short. Johnson knocks it away. It'll stay with Pennington. Taylor Blunt all the way in. No good. Stuart with numbers. Johnson running the break. Hansford got the ball but was blocked. Got it back. Wasn't fouled but did score. 6 for Jasmine Hansford, all in this fourth quarter. Quick ball movement. It's a Kavulich 3. And Johnson, the rebound, and hands off to Velasquez Gonzalez. Last minute of play here in the fourth. A foul against Stuart, only 14 fouls. Again, it will. No, it's going to go to Stuart. Try to force it down low to Legay, but Taylor Blunt is there. Legay took it back, and it's Klein, who was right in rhythm for a jump shot. Gonzalez got the ball back. And Jasmine Hansford worked herself free for an easy drive, but it did not go down. It was somewhat of a bad angle. 11 seconds. Ball coming into the backcourt. Gonzalez with the ball with 6 seconds left. Will have to be Hansford at the buzzer, and that's going to do it. Pennington and Stuart to battle here. It is the Pennington Red Raiders, their first game here in 2019, and they have started the new year right with a 57-37 win. Live here on the Play-by-Play Sports Network. That's going to do it for us here on PBPSN. Kevin Fodinger, our director, as Jeff Eckerson and company pick up another win and improve to 9-1, while Stuart drops to 9-6. And the final here, 57-37. Thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you next time here on the Play-by-Play Sports Network. Simon Rosenwasser saying so long.